Good evening. My name is Troy, and God put me on this journey to test my faith. And started out a little over a year ago. Started not being able to pay certain bills because the money just wasn't coming in, and then the money did come in to pay the bills, and eventually, what happened was we were making more than enough money, and we still lost our apartment. So God gave us a place to live, a shelter. It's a good place to live. It's not what most people would call a home, and it's kind of falling apart around us. But it keeps us warm at night. We have food. We stay out of the rain. We're good. But more than that, we're blessed. Because God has given us something that nobody else can. He's given us His Spirit to live by. And I think that's what He's trying to teach me. I was a workaholic, among other things. I worked myself to the point to where I couldn't move anymore. So now, I can't work. But the government pays me every month, so I've got enough money to live on. So now I can truly live on faith. So that was part of that journey. The next part of it has to do with some medical issues that came out of nowhere, and a few other things that my wife and I had to deal with together. So what that all brings us to right now, because right now what we're doing is we're, I think, about 2 weeks away from leaving on a trip to New York from Salem, Oregon. It's kind of an exciting thing to do, but scary at the same time, honestly. There's a lot of wonder about how things are going to happen. But at the same time, I'm really learning just to trust God on it and know that He's got our best interest at heart. Not only that, but this is exactly what He wanted us to do. So through this, what I'm going to do is share with you some of the lessons that God teaches me through this, and maybe even my wife will give me permission to share some of hers as well, or maybe she can on this. But that's kind of where we're going. I don't want to show you much of our little domicile right now because it's in a bit of a disarray since things are falling apart and we have to rearrange. But we're doing good. We're going along this ride. Myself, my wife, Chris, 2 dogs, Tiberius and Dakota, and Gordon, our cat. This trip to New York should take about 6 weeks. 6 days out, 6 days back. And the time between there and one other stop on the way through. I won't give dates quite yet, not until we're actually closer to the leave date. But I do want to let you guys know that I want to share our travel with you, and if you're willing to, come along with us. It's a pretty amazing thing to be able to just live on God, to know that He is there for you, and you're just doing exactly what He told you to do. I know I'll probably get a little gruff on this from some of the more hardcore, you know, people out there that talk about how if you want anything, you've got to work hard for it because God only gives to those who work hard. And in a way, you're right. Yeah, God did say that you have to work in order to eat. Sorry, the little dog is going nuts over there. Um, you have to work in order to eat. People who don't work don't eat. But, that's all pointed at, hey, you didn't do your job. You're sitting around, you're doing nothing. Um, and you can claim that I may not have done my job at all, but those who love me know the difference. Right now, I'm on a journey with God, and I appreciate what He's done. So, thank you for coming on this journey with us, and I look forward to the time spent talking with you.